Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna show you the last 2 weeks of expenses. We're a family of 6 and we live in Waco, Texas. My wife is pregnant with our 5th child, so we'll be a family of 7 soon. And this is about what we spent in the last 2 weeks period. This will start on September 7th and continue until September 24th, just over 2 weeks. And let's see how we got there and how we did. So I went to Dallas, I had to pay for parking. It was for work and they reimbursed me, but I considered it a family expense just in case the reimbursement doesn't work. I've had that happen at jobs before. And so I just want to make sure that I budgeted for it. It's coming out of my own money to start. That was only $10. Next, I went to Subway, $8.11. I talked about that in my last video. That was for work. I tipped $2.50. At Subway, it was, I got a sandwich for me and a guy I work with, so I just considered it a work expense. Google, $2.99, it's for work storage. City Waco, $157.75, and we did that so that the duplex could have water and sewer. Next was Philo for $21.65. It's a streaming service that we have for the duplex. And then after that was USPS. I paid $7.70 to ship something out. I just felt like that should be a personal expense for me. After that, we have, my wife got DoorDash for $19.63, got some food sent to the house. She paid out of her own money, and we tipped $10 for that out of donation money. TXU Energy was $165.16. That's a work expense for the duplex. And then Dallas Morning News was $56.39. We pay that about every quarter, I believe, for newspapers to be sent to our house. That's a work expense as well. We paid our mortgage for $2,557.73. Hopefully that will be coming down when we refinance next year. And we have a utility payment of $114.30. That comes out of our utility budget. My wife got a subscription for $9.74. I got a subscription to the golf course for $108.25 for the month. We paid $34 in groceries and a $3 tip. That was at McDonald's. It's really fun to tip at fast food places because they don't expect it. And they just seem to really like it. We went to Once Upon a Child, the kids' clothing store, and we spent $70.35 of the kids' clothing budget. We had to get our tires rotated and oil changed. We spent $70.35 at Goodyear for that under the car budget. I pay $100 once a month to keep my real estate license active and hung under a broker. I pay other expenses too for that, but that's just one of them. That's a work expense. Family was $10.65 for the Amazon Kids bundle. We paid $13.38 at McDonald's on a grocery budget. We paid $166.03 at Walmart for groceries for that week. Then we paid $17.32 and tipped $2.50 at our favorite coffee shop in Waco, which is called Be Kind Coffee. That was a grocery expense and a donation expense. We paid $22.16 at the pharmacy to get some medication for my wife since she's pregnant and was having some morning sickness. I believe that's what that was for. Ace was $29.41 of a, looks like I spilled a little on this paper as well, of a family expense. And then Amazon, we paid $100.72 in family expenses as well. Antioch, where we go to church, $4 in cash we donated, and that was the kids donating that money, but it came out of our family's expense. We paid $120 for the house cleaner for the duplex, and we paid $190 donation expense to Antioch. I think I just had that in my pocket. We just felt compelled to give it. Actually, I don't remember why we did that, but that's great. $43.08 family expense for teaching textbooks, where my daughter does her math online, and then Samaritan's Purse donation of $20. A grocery expense of $250.31 at Walmart for our weekly groceries. Greta spent $10 of her own money in cash at Walmart, and we just take them there every once in a while so that they can spend some money for fun. They have spend money that they do chores, and then they have some spend money, save money, and give money. So you've already seen some give and some spend so far on this video. We spent $7 at Valvoline to get the car registered. We have to do that in Texas once a year, maybe every 2 years if you have a newer car, but we have slightly older cars. We paid $9.95 for a business membership with a group of other business people. That's a month, and we paid $22.10 at Taco Bell as a work expense. We paid $16.18 at Audible. Actually, that was my wife's subscription, and $74.50 for the car registration on one of the cars. We paid $89.83 family expense at Costco, and then we paid $2 donation money at Antioch. That was the following week. The kids donated money again. Disney Plus was $8.63 family expense. I paid $14.80 for my bi-weekly trip to Rudy's with my friends, $60 for the house cleaner work expense, $85.12 as a work expense for the internet company. We paid a family expense of $159.99 for the lawn care, and we pay for a music subscription from my wife's YouTube videos for $15. And then we also paid $2.12 to Microsoft for storage. That's a work expense. The last one was a work expense as well. Another car registration, we registered both cars about the same time of year, was $7, and that was with Valvoline. And then my wife has some storage on her phone that's not work expense. It's $2.99, so she pays for that out of her personal money. The total was $5,111.96 for the 2-week period. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed this video of what roughly a family of 6, almost 7 spends in 2 weeks. Actual expenses, didn't leave anything out, even tiny little things that happened. Just to show you kind of, how could a family spend $10,000 to $12,000 a month? Well, that's how we did it. So hope you have a great day, and please consider subscribing to more family budget videos. We lost the government money, which a lot of people with large families had, which was the for us it was $1,100 a month. So this is what we're going to add for the next month. We're going to add, which is January. I already put it on there because I was a little nervous how it's going to work out without it. But $900 for groceries is what I added. We added $400 for kids. We added so much because we have a lot of their birthdays coming up. We usually try to do $200 for me, $200 for my wife. Spend money, plus it's $1,900 for rent and some utilities and Samaritan Ministries in there. We usually just call that, I think, so close to $3,000. Then for the car, we added $300 for the car. And donation, we added $600. There it is up there. Insurance, we added $200. We got to build that up because my life insurance payment's coming out soon. And then for family, we added $400. And then we got a check from my grandma for Christmas for $200. So that helped a lot. So now we're at $370, and we have a yellow belt ceremony, which is going to be $90 for all 3 kids to go to. Plus, I think we have one mower payment and probably just some other things coming up.